Commentary. The slap was the least offensive thing that happened. What it says about us. Before we end tonight, we have just one more story. It's the Ferguson Commentary. He considers what is really important from the Oscars moment with Will Smith and Chris Rock. He suggests in commentary that the slap was the least offensive thing that happened. What does that say about us? Watch this.
I have not said much in the week since Chris Rock's silly joke about Will Smith's wife.
Lord! Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
I watched that live. Smith laughed. Jada rolled her eyes and somehow commanded her husband to do something about it. And he did. Like a rooster high-stepping it in front of the hens, he walked on stage. Rock said, "Uh-oh!" put his hands behind his back, and Smith fully slapped him. You know, kind of like we might imagine backstage at a RuPaul's Drag Race show when someone used another girl's paint. It was awkward. No one knew that it was a joke, right? No, in the 7-second delay, it added confusion. And I immediately turned to Japanese TV that was live and realized this offensive moment was real. I feel kind of dirty even coming back to it again. But the slap was the least offensive thing. So many issues were at play. Toxic masculinity, black men that have to think about how they will be perceived by old white men. You know, the likes of Florida's Governor Ron DeSantis or Fox News's Tucker Carlson. Standing ovations by uber progressive rich liberals in the room. What the hell, by the way, were you showing support for anyway? And privilege. It was never so clear what special privilege gets you. There were jokes about seat fillers at the Oscars. Smith was either asked to leave or was not. He either refused to leave or did not. But one thing is for sure. If a non-privileged seat filler had slapped Will Smith, you can be assured they would have been dragged from the theater in handcuffs to jail for a slap. Privileged, protected Will Smith at the Oscars. But all of this was the least offensive thing that happened. Don't you wonder if the people in that room know the world we are all living in? Ukraine, a tyrant-initiated war where we won't admit out loud, but we have all thought if this might not end up in a nuclear war. Now he is committing genocide where they are going house to house and just shooting innocent civilians and bombing, not military installations, but hospitals. Here at home, frightened children, parents, and teachers have to worry about another tyrant who demands that you don't say gay, as if pretending Ukrainians are Russian. Oh, wait, sorry. I'm mixing the thoughts here. So it means that gay doesn't really exist if you don't say it. We watched the literal drama unfold on Disney, first saying nothing, then apologizing, next standing up saying we're going to stop this, and then Fox News and our governor declaring war on the largest employer in Florida and the largest LGBTQ plus employer in the world because they exercised their free speech. In light of these big picture issues, a slap ain't no big thing. But the more I think about it, it is. The fact that it is dominated a week with everything going on is precisely why it's so important. The problem is not them, the problem is us. It's a public Rorschach test. You see different things depending on who you are. Standing up for my wife, violence to protect your privilege. Others see it as a defense of ego, and still others, well, we're just simply bored, and we like the drama. But then it gets me thinking, aren't all of these perspectives the same issues at play in Ukraine, January 6th? Our politics of a black woman's evisceration by senators on her Supreme Court nomination, and especially those old white men in Tallahassee trying desperately to hold on to power, while LGBTQ+, Latino, Black, and other diversity is growing. You can't hold back the world with a slap. Yeah, the slap was heard around the world, and it's real, but it was the least offensive thing we saw. What we are watching has nothing to do with a slap. Far more important is what we learn about ourselves. LGBTQ+ news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ